Morning, y'all. I'm going to be working on my DT project for Sunflowers and Dors. I'm going to add some tags in here on the front and back cover in these pockets. And then I'm going to be using these are the tags I'm going to be using. These images I'm going to be using to make altered paper clips. And this digital kit can be found on the Sunflowers and Dors Etsy shop. It is a large kit. I'm also going to be using these words from the kit. I have this roll of leftover craft paper that was used for an event, and I'll be cutting some of this off to use as backing paper and cutting the bad spots out of it. Just going to cut off this watermarked edge. Now I'm going to cut the tags out. And then I'm going to be using my Eileen's tacky glue and backing these with that craft paper. Now I'll just cut off the excess paper. And I am going to ink around these. I'll be using my Distress Oxide in Vintage Photo. So now I have base tags for the front and back pockets, and then an additional tag that I will paper clip in. Now I'll start the fussy cutting of the images that I'm going to use for the paper clips. I'm just going to do a rough cut around each one to begin with, and then I'll go in with my detail scissors and do the tighter fussy cutting. Again, I'm going to be inking around these with Vintage Photo. These paper clips were inspired by Treasure Books, and I will link her video also below. I chose a piece of cardstock. I believe this came from a marbled paper pack from Walmart. And I'm going to cut this down into 3 by 5 inch strips. And then I'm going to take those strips and fold them in half. Now I'll slide a paper clip onto the folded side. She used smaller paper clips, I believe. I'm using 2-inch paper clips. I'm also going to be making 3 that will slide on from the left side and 3 that I will slide on from the right side. And I'll choose the images I want to put on each one of these paperclip embellishments. Now I thought I was going to use some more of that craft paper, but I changed my mind and got some more scrapbooking paper. This one also from a Walmart paper pad. I'm going to be cutting these in 4.5 by 2.5 inch pieces. And then I will also fold those pieces in half. I will glue those green pieces to the yellow pieces, folded side to folded side and open side to open side. And again, I'll be inking around all these pieces. Gluing this second piece on will secure that paper clip into place and hide it. And then I will glue my images on. And then it dawned on me I only had 6 pieces of ephemera, so I chose another sheet of fussy cuts and fussy cut those out. And I went ahead and fussy cut the words out and got all of those pieces inked up. And this is what the first paper clip looks like. And this is what I meant by sliding on from the right. Now you could make these to where they slide on from the top or the bottom, but I wanted to do right and left because they were larger paperclip embellishments. Now I'm going to add a word to this one. This one says loyalty. He looks like a stand-up kind of guy. I have some bottles here with sunflowers in them and the word sunflowers. This one is done and I will just slide it into place. This word says wildflowers. Now some of these I did cut them narrower, so I lost the frame, but I was fine with that, and I just inked around them with my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. This one says happiness. I'm using another sunflower fussy cut for this one with a little bee, and this word says abundance. I'm adding the word spring to this side of the paper clip. This one I'm adding the word captivating. I cut out the vintage camera fussy cut and the word possibilities for this side. I cut this handsome guy out for this paper clip and the word charming because isn't he? He's so cute. This is the other side of that paper clip, and I chose the word bright. Okay, these are my paperclip embellishments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you will be inspired to make your own. Thanks for watching, guys.